And welcome to another edition of Meet the Seawolf. Today, I'm pleased to introduce Taylor Towne of the cross country and track and field teams at Sonoma State. Taylor, thanks for joining me today. It'll be great to get to know you a little bit. And you're a graduate student at Sonoma State, so you've been there quite a while. And what's it been like? What's your experience been like at Sonoma State University?
Well, thanks for having me. It's been unique, definitely gone through a lot of changes with pandemics, fires, and changing and coaches, but it's been pretty awesome. And obviously I love it because I'm coming back hopefully for another season in the spring. So
Yeah, so what was that decision like? Obviously, the season got cut short because of COVID last year, which was, I know, a bummer for everybody. But what went into your decision to actually come back again as a graduate student and participate?
so I looked at it as I was one of the lucky seniors because I was actually already in my graduate studies. So I took that as an opportunity as like, let's finish what I started. Like I came here to run and compete, and I still feel like I need to finish that. So I felt blessed, but also like sad and heartfelt for the seniors who didn't have that opportunity.
And especially because you were just starting to get into the season and you had kind of transitioned from mid distance to the 1500, and you did really well in the meet against East Bay, came in third in the 1500, and then you guys won as a team in the 4x400. Tell us about that. What went into your decision to go to the longer distance and your success that you were starting to feel?
Well, it's definitely a different mindset of running the 15 and the 8. Like I had to go from, okay, I'm just like pretty much sprinting 2 laps to now I'm doing like 3 1/4. This is totally different. But coach took it as like a training to get me more prepared for the 800 so I can get more long distance in and perform better in the 800, which obviously I didn't get a chance to do that season. So it was like I was left with a lot of unfinished business, I felt like. But that meet was really awesome. It was definitely a highlight of this our short season, and it was just exciting all around, and it was very quick. I haven't done a dual meet at Sonoma State before, so it was definitely a new vibe and meet and everything, but it was really fun, and all of us had a lot of fun, and we were just happy with how it turned out.
Coach Lawrence seems to really be stabilizing the program, bringing in a lot of new athletes and really building a team. That's got to be exciting for somebody who's been around for this long. And did that maybe play into your decision to stick around a little bit also?
Oh, definitely. Like I knew as soon as he came in, I'm like, okay, this program's heading in the right direction. This is a good change that we've needed. And I've mentioned it to my parents before, like I wish I had him for 4 years, but obviously I don't. So when the pandemic hit and everything, I'm like, okay, this is my opportunity to get that extra year with him to see what good times and how he can train us and produce our for all of our team and everything.
Now, being a runner, obviously, you can train on your own, kind of unique. Other sports, team sports in particular, it's a little bit different. What have you been doing to stay in shape? And as a team, what are you guys doing to stay connected?
Yeah, so we're definitely very lucky with that all we need is running shoes and a watch and we're good. But definitely running on your own it's doable, but it's definitely like we're all very much wanting to be back in that team aspect and doing workouts together, throwing and jumping. But I've been just getting my runs in either before work or in the evening before, and then just kind of like still like eating healthy and like doing some like core workouts here and there.
And I know you've been recently named a captain. How does that feel, and what does that mean to you personally?
I was actually kind of shocked because I'm the old lady on the team. I only have if we have a season, I have that season left and that's it. So I was actually really honored, and that the girls look at me like that and they think of me like that, and it honestly means a lot to me just to see that like I am that role model figure to them and they see me as a leader on the team.
And you're originally from Lakeside down near San Diego, but you're currently in Rohnert Park and doing some on-campus stuff. What else are you doing to keep busy while we're in this pandemic situation?
Definitely a lot of schoolwork. But I actually work at a special education preschool. So we're still doing virtual, so we're not in person with them, but we are allowed to go onto our campus site to work from the classroom. So we're just staying busy with that.
And is that a career path that you'd like to continue on with special education?
Yeah, definitely. I love working kids in general, and then just special education kids are just amazing.
Right on. Well, what are you looking forward to this year? Hopefully, the decision will be made to get sports going again. I know everybody's really anxious to get back into competition. And how's that going to work with both cross country and track? Have you heard how they're going to operate both seasons during the spring semester?
I'm not too sure how they're gonna do both seasons. From what I've heard and understood, is they're probably only gonna do track because majority of cross country runners do track. So we're a little blessed with that. But we're all just really looking forward just to be out there together, running, throwing, jumping, you name it. Like I feel like we're all itching just to compete. Like we're wanting that really bad.
All right, any kind of a shout out or message you'd like to send to your teammates in terms of getting the season going and having some success as a team?
What was that? I lost audio.
Oh, any kind of a message you'd like to send your teammates in terms of motivation to keep everybody going during this time of pandemic and get ready for the season?
Just take it one day at a time and keep like working hard for that end goal is to compete. And it's very stressful being a student athlete, especially with the workload and everything we have now with it being virtually, but just take it one day at a time, stay on top of your training, stay on top of those academics, and it will definitely pay off in the end.
All right. Well, Taylor, thank you so much for joining us. It's been great to get to know you. Good luck during the season this year. If it happens, we're all hoping that it does. And sounds like you have some great career plans as well. Again, thank you so much for being a part of the Meet the Seawolf series.
Thank you for having me.
All right, there you have it. Taylor Towne of the cross country and track and field teams here at Sonoma State University.